All right, everybody. Welcome to Ossont Battery. This is Aaron Ossont. This is episode, I don't know who the fuck knows, but I have a special guest today from a local band that I'm a huge fan of and a powerhouse in the doom scene. Welcome, John Harrison from the band Afghan Haze.
What's up, buddy? How you doing, Aaron?
I'm doing great,
Yes, sir.
man. And thanks for
Right
coming on. I'm
Not a
a big
problem.
fan of you
Thank you.
guys, and I love to expose Connecticut bands, and you guys are a real great one. So
Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it.
all right. So first thing I wanted to ask was, what was your first exposure into like underground heavy metal / punk hardcore?
Let's see. First exposed like band that got me into music like that.
Yeah,
Shit, I mean, God damn it. I don't know. That's tough. I mean, my first show I ever been to was Gorilla Biscuits and Zero Tolerance. That was at the Anthrax back in the days. So that exposed me to going to a show, which blew my fucking mind. As far as like heavy music, shit, I don't know. I mean, my first record I ever got was Def Leppard Pyromania. So that
okay.
set a path into just my love of music. You can't see, but I got a wall of records behind me. As far as like heavy shit, fuck, dude, that's tough. I don't know. I mean, I guess I go with like New York hardcore. I guess like Gorilla Biscuits kind of shit back in the days. I mean, I kind of started with like heavy metal stuff, then kind of gradually got into like Metallica. You know, I was like most people, I guess, my age. Master of
Yeah.
Puppets just blew my mind. Started listening to Slayer, same typical stuff for people our age. And then hugely fell in love with New York hardcore, really. I mean, New York hardcore really got me into stuff. The whole Revelations comp that came out back in the days blew my mind. Listen to Bold and Warzone and Super Touch and all that shit. That just fucking blew my mind. And then it just progressed into heavier stuff. Cannibal Corpse, Deicide, and Dead Guy,
Yeah.
shit like that. You know, I mean, I listen to everything. So I mean, as far as like heavy shit, but I mean, music that's kind of like my band. God damn, dude, I don't even know. Maybe Sleep, maybe the first Sleep album, like the
Okay.
first Sleep album, Volume One. That kind of blew my mind. I think I got that when I went to a show. There's a dude, Charlie. He originally opened like Studio 158 back in the days. That was in Willimantic, and he used to have local shows in his basement in Willimantic.
That's the guy that was on with what's the band from they're from Willimantic?
Cable,
Cable. Yeah, Cable.
awesome band. What up, Cable?
Yeah,
What up, Randy? What up, Vic? Yeah,
they're
man.
fucking badass.
Fucking awesome dudes, awesome fucking band. Great, and known them forever since they came up. But Charlie Critch, big huge shout out to Charlie. He's huge for everybody my age and in our scene. He did so much for us and put so many bands on. But he used to put shows on in his basement, which was just amazing. I mean, opened up doors for bands like us, like bands like Cable, introduced us to so many new bands. Like, you know, that's where I got Buzz Oven, where I saw Buzz Oven, got the Buzz Oven music. The first Sleep Volume 1 album, not Holy Mountain, the first one. Um, so yeah, so I guess maybe that's a long answer to your question, but yeah.
Now you're in Afghan Haze now, but what were some of the bands you were in before Afghan Haze?
The first band I was actually in with my current singer now, John. We were in a punk band that we played at Charlie's. It was called Gutterball at first. It was more kind of a punk band, and then after that, we changed it was called Blindside, which was a little bit more kind of going towards hardcore kind of stuff. So we did that for a while in the '90s. Then we branched off. Then I sang for a very short time for a little band called No Longer, which you've never heard about. We only played one show. I was in When the Deadbolt Breaks for a little while.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
I've interviewed them before.
yeah. So what up, Aaron? Yeah, I'm on one or two of the albums there. I can't remember exactly. Um, Before that, I was actually in a band called These Mad Dogs of Glory, which is everybody I played with has all been all my friends. But that was more of like a ZZ Top kind of rock and roll kind of thing.
Oh,
My buddy's
nice.
like, he's like, dude, I need a bassist. I'm like, all right, I don't really play bass, but sure. So I just went out, bought a Rickenbacker, started playing, and you know, so that was that. What else did I do? That might be about it. And then Randy called me up, because I've known Randy. I was actually in a band with Randy back in the days when we were like 19, 20 years old. I don't know if we had a name, but it was similar-ish to maybe Afghan Haze, maybe a little heavier because we were into the hardcore stuff at the time. No recordings of that, unfortunately. My friend's girlfriend at the time had the tape and she threw it out the window, so that was the only recording of that. But yeah, I've known Randy forever. I've known him since we were kids. Well, high school time. My singer now I've known since 14, 15 years old. Um, so yeah, I don't know what other bands have I been in. That might be about it, really. I don't know. I'm starting a new kind of side project band with some other buddies of mine too, like a grindcore crust kind of band.
Sweet.
So yeah, man. Everything's music. Everything is music.
Now, what's like the writing process like, and how did you come up with your guitar sound and the recording
Mm,
process as well? Now, your guitar sound, I would say that I mean this in is disgusting and filthy. I mean that in a complimentary way, you know.
I take it. That's exactly how I take it. Um, I'm not a huge, honestly, I'm not a huge gear person. I'm not a huge tone person. I am messing with my tone a lot because I am usually unhappy with it for some whatever fucking reason. And so I'm always kind of messing with it. And I usually want to kind of mess with my tone before we play a show. And everyone's like, "Ah, just fucking leave it the way it is." Um, let's see. When I was buying my gear, Randy at the time was like, "You want to be loud, dude? Buy a triple rec." Bang, bought a triple. Like, me and him would back and forth, like just call each other and be like, "Buy this, buy that, buy this, buy that." Like, all right, cool, whatever. You want to be loud? Do this. So I bought these two PV cabs from this guy back in the days, and we put new speakers in it. Eminence, is it called Eminence? We got Texas Heats going in an X formation this way, and then Swamp Thing's going another direction. And I only did that because Randy told me to, honestly. So both my cabinets are that like that, and I always kind of bring them with me, even though it's usually unnecessary for where we play. We're pretty fucking loud. Whatever tone, whatever, however loud I am on stage is how loud I am at practice. So I don't mess with the level. I just plug it in and go. Sound guy goes turn down. I go no. So
That's
um,
not what I do.
yeah, I go. I'll turn down a second, and then as soon as it turns around, I just turn it back up. Um, my guitar that I use currently and lately are all like custom made guitars. My uncle is a cabinet maker, and he's the one that got me into guitar. So anytime I want to buy a guitar, he's like, "Dude, let's just make it." So
Oh
we
wow.
just make my guitars now. That's Oaken Area Guitars for anyone who's interested in checking it out. So it's a very, very heavy, explorer kind of style, and it's made out of mahogany, and it's fucking heavy as shit. It's like heavier than like a Les Paul, so it's heavy. I'm used to it, but
The
my
workout playing, huh?
I work out, so it just hangs there. I'm used to it by now. Um, yeah, so I mean, I don't know, man. I just played through a clean channel on my triple rack. I have right now a pariah pedal for distortion, which is done by the dude from Converge. I don't know, the guitarist from Converge up there. He made it, so I just bought that and an overdrive pedal and just some weird psychedelic kind of sounds, man. So I tried to keep it as simple as possible because I don't want to dance around on my pedal board because I'll get confused. So it's very I just try to be dirty as possible. And like before that, I was kind of using I think the hoof pedal by Earthquaker devices. And I switch and I switch and I keep switching. So right now I've been pretty much just using the Pariah pedal and overdrive, and I got a small stone. It usually is the weird wah 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 kind of sound I make, and that's about it. Other weird
Sweet.
psychedelic kind of sounds. So I don't know, man. I just plug in and I go, and it's loud as shit. I know that, and just I don't put too much thought into what I do. As far as our writing process, um, I technically write everything, all the guitar riffs and every song that we've written from day one till whatever I'm gonna do when I get off the phone with you, because I'm gonna go write. I write the main basic outline of every song, and I bring it to the table, and we kind of just work off it. Sometimes, like back in the days when Randy and Eric were around, it was me and Randy would just jam. And this is when we were drinking a lot more, and smoking a lot more, but we would just jam. Like, and Eric normally would walk out of the room, go to the bathroom. I've said the story numerous times, but Eric would walk out of the room. Me and Randy would just keep jamming. And Eric walked by and he's like, dude, what the fuck is that? I'm like, I don't know, dude. You know, we're just making shit up. That's pretty much exactly how like Burn the Goat was written, a lot of the songs. So a lot of the early shit was written just jamming, just got friends having fun, jamming and just going from there. And we build it. I write some of the lyrics. John Melnick, our singer, writes most of the lyrics. And we just do that. Nowadays, it's a little bit different. Because like I said, I've known Randy forever. We clicked a little bit different than me and Paul. Paul's a little bit more. Paul needs to kind of take stuff home and kind of figure it out, kind of shit. So I'll bring stuff to the table. I wrote a new song, 72 Santa Cruz, which is all based on Ed Kemper. I was watching the documentary, and so I bring that to the table. We build off it, and that's about it. So that's kind of how we do things now. Sometimes we do jam stuff, and magic happens, but yeah, I write all the fucking riffs, all the music for the most part. So that's about it. Yeah, man.
What about the recording?
Recording wise, we went to, oh god damn it, where the hell did we go? Each record we did at a different place. The Nihilistic album, we went to Wormwood Studios in Willington with Dave. I just go there and just do whatever the guy tells me, really. There's not much thought process. Like, I'm not a gearhead. I don't know. I'm like, I just do what I do. He's like, well, you want to try this? Like, yeah, do this. I'm willing to try anything and make weird sounds, make the song more dynamic, make it bigger. The last album we did, well, the middle album, Hallucination of a Heretic, we did a Silver Bullet. That was a fun experience. Then after that, we went 1357 with Monty up in Greenfield, Mass. Great studio, really cool dude. Just, you know, I don't know. We usually jam all at once, get the bait drum tracks down. I go and do my guitar stuff pretty much in a day or so. You know, I don't know. Yeah, that's about it, man. I don't know. I do my guitar shit. Bass goes in, does his shit. John goes in, sings, laugh at him, make him feel insecure. And then we kind of go from there, man. It's and then actually, like last album, there was a barn right near where we were recording. We just went in there and grabbed random things to make weird sounds. Like, hey, this would be cool if we just slammed it on the ground and make like a weird cling sound. So, you know, I'm open to making it bigger. Like every album, I kind of have an idea. It doesn't speak for anybody else. This is usually just me. I have an idea, like a theme in my mind of what I want it to be like, I guess. I don't go into that when I'm really writing it. It's just when I'm kind of putting it together. So like this particular album, and my bandmates have heard me say this numerous times, I wanted it to sound like a body being dragged through the mud, and it's like dying, but it might survive, and then the body kind of doesn't make it. So I kind of want to make it feel like a journey like that. I guess that's why this album sounds a little bit more disgusting and evil and disgusting. Because like, yeah, that's pretty much what I said. I was like, when this album comes out, I just want it to be like disgusting. I'm like, bleh, like that. Like me and Eric would say the thing, like make it just sound like bleh, bleh, like gross and disgusting and heavy. So I don't know. That's pretty much it. I just wanted to be fucking. That's pretty much my idea when I'm doing an album. And again, that's just how I'm feeling when I'm writing the record. Everyone else is like, oh, shut the fuck up. But that's how I feel when I do it.
Awesome. Now, you had some lineup changes. Unfortunately, your original rhythm section, Eric and Randy, both passed away. So what was that kind of like transitioning? Because those guys were a fucking killer rhythm section. I've seen them live, and I almost filed charges on Randy for assault on his drum kit because that dude beat the shit out of that fucking thing.
He hit fucking
Eric
hard.
was just such a heavy bass player. So how is it like transitioning from those guys and getting new members?
I mean, honestly, it was obviously very, very tough to lose both of them. Randy I've known forever. If I start crying, don't mind me. I've known Randy forever, so we clicked. He knew Eric for a very long time when they were in, I think, Wolfhead together. So they had their dynamic going. And when we first got together, it was weird because like I just walked in and Eric looked at me. He's like, "All right, what do you got?" I'm like, "I don't have any ideas here, you know." So those guys were more at the time doing more like hardcore stuff. So they were just like kind of piston hammer piston kind of bump 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 kind of thing. I'm like, no, dude, you got to be like more like water and groove. It has to have some groove. I don't want being heavy is one thing, but you got to have some groove. Make people nod their
Yeah,
heads,
yeah.
make them zone
Gotta
out.
let it breathe.
Yeah, man. So I mean, I kind of opened that up for them. Not saying they didn't already know this shit. I mean, Randy's an incredible drummer. His dad's a known jazz drummer, so he learned his shit from his dad. He knows shit. He knows what the
Yeah.
fuck he's doing. Um, the transition was hard. I mean, in retrospect, we probably should have taken some time to get our shit together after losing them both. But this is my doing pretty much. As soon as they both passed, I just needed to go. I needed to keep
Yeah.
going and playing and going. Um, Paul, we've known for a long time. Randy played with him back in Undercliff, so we knew Paul. Just put it out there. Said, "Hey, man, you want to play drums?" He's played drums before, and so he joined us. And then, unfortunately, of course, we lost Eric. And Johnny was a friend of ours. He was in Solace, and Eric loves Solace. So, said, "Hey, man, you want to play?" So we just joined. We didn't go out and try a whole bunch of fucking people. We went out and grabbed our friends and said, "You want to try? You want to play? Sure, cool." We connected. It worked. So we did it. I mean, there's different dynamics to how Johnny plays according as how Eric played, and same thing with Paul and Randy. Those are huge fucking shoes to fill. So I don't
Yeah.
expect Paul to sound like Randy. I don't expect Eric to sound like Eric. Or Johnny sound like Eric. I don't know what I just said. So those are huge fucking shoes to fill. We just do what we can. It's kind of hard to play the old songs the way they did. But as far as we're trying to do the new shit, we're just trucking along. We got a whole bunch of shows going on, so we're kind of focusing on that. We need to actually take some time and connect a little bit more and write a little bit
Yep.
more with ourselves. So as I said, as soon as Randy passed, I said jump right into playing. We got Paul. As soon as Eric passed, jumped right in and started playing with Johnny. So we didn't take much time to breathe, and that's my own fault. And we just jumped into playing shows again. So, but it was a tough transition. But I'm lucky to be playing with the two guys I got in the band now. They're really cool dudes. We're
Yeah,
all
great
friends.
players.
Yeah, they're all good dudes, man. So it's enjoyable, still fun. I still love it. If I didn't like it, I'd be doing it. So that's about it. And again, John, my singer, I've known the fucking dude for let's see, almost 40 years.
Oh,
So
wow.
we've been friends. We've been friends forever. So we're good.
Now, you guys also have some killer artwork.
Huh.
Um, and you guys got some really cool themes too, a lot of and I love the titles of your records, like nihilistic stoner hymns. You know exactly, and you get exactly what the album says you're gonna get. So,
Yeah.
how'd you get the artist is Needles, right? You guys usually work
Yeah.
with? Yeah, how'd you get that person?
Again, he's a friend of mine and John's from high school. He's
Oh,
he does all my tattoos on some of my arms, parts of my arms. He's a friend we've known forever. So we usually try to keep our friends in our loop. We have friends in our band, we have friends doing our artwork, we have, friends promoting us and this and the other. Needles, aka Jay Lawson, he's a tattoo artist right now in New York. All those paintings are just hand painted. Those are all on canvas. So that's not
that's fucking
computer.
cool.
That's
I'd like
not
to see
fucking
those.
any bullshit like that. That's all hand painted shit. We have the paintings hung up in our band spot. He's actually designing a new shirt for us for when we play the RPM Fest. So we just try to keep our friends in the loop. He's an awesome dude. And as far as the artwork for the album, we just tell him the song titles, kind of give him a basic outline of what the fuck we want to do. Usually kind of me aiming the direction of it, I guess, and sometimes also John. But I kind of have an idea in my head, and I guess, I'm kind of an alpha. I'm like, we're doing
Yeah.
this. I'll listen to your points, but I'm probably going to disagree with you if we're going to do this. So I just, I'll tell Lawson or Needles, here's, we have for the first album. We have Burn the Goat, there's Melon Heads, there's you know, the whole, obviously a whole weed theme thing and Satan stuff. So everything has Satan in it. So everything has a drug reference to it. And he'll put little elements of the songs in the pictures. So there's like, if you look at the first album, there is a burning goat and thing. There are melon heads painted in it. There is, I can't even think of the rest of it. I'm looking up at the artwork right now. So I have them all framed on my wall too. Oh, actually, yeah. For the first one, I said I just wanted a fucking big demon chick with a big thing coming out of her vagina. So he did that. And but yeah, so that's pretty much it. I just give him the basic outline of what we want to do. He draws shit up, sends it over. He's like, "This cool?" I'm like, "Yeah, you know, maybe tweak this, tweak that. Use pick, use." He knows what to do. We've known him forever, so he knows what we're about, and he loves working with us. So we don't stray from working with anybody else, even though people are like, "Hey, we'd like to do our work for you." I'm like, "We have a guy, and he does everything: our shirts, our albums, everything." As far as the album titles, that's me again. I just come up with names. Like, actually, the band name came up also with me and Randy were talking. We were probably drunk, whatever. And he said, "We need a band name." I'm like, "All right, dude." So I'm like, we're kind of going back for the little names. So I'm looking up weed strains, and I'm like, "I don't know, dude." I'm like, "I don't know, Afghan Haze." He's like, "All right, that's it, done." So it was as simple as that. I'm like, "Okay, cool." So coming up with the name was quick and fast. I just came, so it was actually between Afghan Haze and Alaskan Thunderfuck, but that just seemed too long. And he's like, "Afghan Haze, that's it." Okay, cool, done. You know, and the album title for that one, Nihilistic Stoner Hymns. He's like, called me up. I remember exactly where I was. Sitting downstairs in my recliner and talking. And he's like, we need an album title. I'm like, I don't know. Nihilistic Stone. It's simple. It was just simple, straightforward. I'm like, Nihilistic Stoner Hymns. Done. Okay, move on. So that's about it. And
App description too, you know.
yeah, I mean, you know, it's like the newest album, Sermons of Filth and Disgust, is
another one.
another one. You know, it just came out of my head. Because every time me and Eric are trying to describe the album, it's like, make it disgusting, yeah, and that whole thing. So I'm like, well, there's always some type of religious kind of undertone and somewhat of a drug thing and just like heaviness. So sermons, and then filth and disgust. We wanted the album to be filthy and disgusting. So there you go. Hallucinations of a Heretic, you know, drugs, religious undertones. Not that I'm religious by any fucking means. I've got Satan here. But I like to mix that all together kind of thing. So
cool. Now,
yeah,
you guys are primarily known as kind of like a stoner doom band, but do you ever feel like, I don't want to say it's unfairly a label, but more so like you're so much more than that. You guys can really blast on some songs and can really do fast and can really get groovy and psychedelic as well. So do you ever feel like people don't focus on that aspect as much?
I don't know if they don't focus. I mean, people do kind of, I guess, pigeonhole you and say, "Oh, you guys sound like this band, that band, this band." I don't. When I write, I don't have any real plan. Like, I want it to sound like just stoner doom or this.
Yeah.
I honestly don't listen to a lot of like doom stuff. I mean, I kind of do, but not as much. And as I'm getting older, I don't. I listen to a lot more like funk. I listen to a lot of hardcore. I listen to a lot of hip hop, but that has nothing to do with the music I write. So I mean, I really just write whatever I feel. I guess I don't have a plan. Like, I don't want it to sound like this song's gonna be a stoner doom song, and this one's gonna be a hardcore song. I just fucking write riffs, and then I put them together. Like Satan Ripper. Excuse me. Satan Ripper was written when I was watching the horror movie Hatchet. I don't know. I was watching Hatchet, and I'm like, okay. So I started writing lyrics and I started having an idea, and that was like the first faster, more upbeat kind of song. And I was like, these guys aren't gonna like this because it's not really at what the Nihilistic album was. So Satan Ripper was the first song I wrote for Hallucinations of a Heretic, and I didn't think anyone was gonna like it. But people, I guess, like it. So yeah, I mean, yeah, I don't give a fuck what you call us. You could call us like a sludgy hardcore band. You could call us a stoner doom band. You could call us just loud, obnoxious noise. I don't give a shit. I mean, again, I don't try to just write one certain kind of song. You know, like I think in like hallucinations, we have the fast, like, I don't know, fast thrashy kind of song, I guess you'll say, for Satan Ripper. Then it goes to a black metal-ishy kind of song from Occupants, and then Gin Whores, kind of psychedelic, slow and heavy. I just fucking play whatever the fuck I like to play, and I write whatever I like, and if people like it, cool. And it seems like people like it, so awesome. Um, that's it, man. I don't know. That's why certain songs have like a hardcore riff to it, then a bluesy kind of riff, then a psychedelic thing going off. I just want it to be like a journey, man. I want it to flow. I just like, this is it. This is how I want things to go, like water, flow. I just want people to sit there, nod their heads, and feel it. So that's, I guess it's about it, man.
Good.
You can call us whatever the fuck you want to call us. I'm cool, But again, I don't listen to that much stoner doom or like doom stuff. I mean, I listen to Bongzilla once in a while. I listen to like I Hate God once in a while. But for when people say you guys sound like this, that, and the other, I'm like, I personally don't even really listen to that stuff that much anymore. Like,
Yeah.
I just play. I just play whatever the fuck I want to play. So that's it.
Cool.
But
Now you mentioned hip hop. Speaking of that, have you heard the new Rakim track?
yes,
Oh, that's fucking badass, huh? Did you
yeah,
like it?
yeah, oh yeah. You don't get me started on hip hop. I love fucking hip hop. The whole upper shelf of this wall of vinyl behind me is all hip hop from the '90s, like singles of fucking everything. I love hip
That's
hop.
one thing
I
I
mean,
gotta get is some more hip hop on vinyl. I don't have. I'm a big fan of like '90s stuff. My bread and butter, and what
mm-hmm.
I grew up on. And I think it's the best era, the golden era, I believe.
Oh yeah, yeah,
So,
yeah.
so next
I
I'm
mean,
gonna
that's
come
what.
in with some pretty hard hitting questions. I say that
Okay,
totally in jest.
okay.
Now, what is the most like the go-to music genre besides metal or anything heavy that you go to lately?
That I personally listen to.
Yeah.
I listen to, well, a lot of hip hop. I listen to usually when I'm kind of cooking. I'm listening to a lot of like Afro funk, a lot of groove, Motown funk stuff, a lot of jazz. Depends on kind of what I'm doing. Like if I'm downstairs in the kitchen cooking, I'm listening to like Budo's band, the Manhattan Street Band. I listen to a lot of that
Mhm.
stuff. I love groove. I love bass and horns and stuff like that. I like that kind of
Yeah,
shit.
me too, man.
So I could just that. I mean, that's awesome. I mean, if I'm downstairs working out, I'm usually listening to like Bolt Thrower, shit, death metal and stuff of that nature. Like my go-to kind of stuff. I love New York straight edge. I love hardcore. I just saw Judge, I love Judge. It's tattooed on my leg. Bold. I just went to those that show the other day. So I'm kind of bouncing around, but I mean, yeah. I mean, hip hop. I love my hip hop. I love '90s hip hop. There are some new artists that I really really dig too. Conway the Machine, is badass. West Side Gun, Stove God Cooks, all that stuff for new stuff. I listen to old Ruckus Records kind of shit like Most Def and
Yeah.
Most Def first kind of came out. I love that stuff.
New World Water. That was always one of my favorite tracks by
Yeah, man. Yeah, dude. I mean,
Genius.
there's so much great music out there to just be pigeonholed and just listen to whatever the fuck you're into. It's just mind numbing to me. I mean, I listen to like country, but I listen like not new country. Like new stuff kind of just bores me because it's like pop and it's every
Yeah,
band, every genre of music kind of is the same, just pop. Whether it's country, rock, whatever, it's just easy for the
exactly.
ear for people to like. And I mean, this is great. Like old country, I like to listen to Those Poor Bastards, which is awesome, like gloomy kind of country, dark, satanic-y drug stuff. Um, Old, Hank Three, gotta like
Yeah.
Hank Three, But then, but I mean, for the most part, I listen to a lot of like Afro funk, man. I don't know. Antibalas is fucking incredible. I listen to a lot of weird Nigerian funk music uh, that I have no clue what the fuck they're saying, but I just dig the groove to it.
Yeah.
So that's about it. But I don't get me wrong, I do love my fucking old death metal. I love Grave. I love fucking old Entomb. There's still some good new death metal bands and shit out there, but I just can't. I can't think of it. If you want me to go through my records, I can figure something out. But
It's funny you mention old country because I grew up on my grandfather's a big fan like Marty Robbins, Johnny
Hmm.
Cash, and Marty
Yeah.
Robbins had a song in the '50s on his Gunfighter Ballads album. They're hanging me tonight, and
Hmm.
it's a song about how he catches his girlfriend with some other guy and he shoots them both in a bar, and
Yeah.
about they're gonna hang him tonight. It's like that shit's
Yeah.
dark as fuck, man. You know?
Yeah, man. The old country is definitely fucking dark. I mean, yeah, I love it. I love
Yeah.
fucking all music, man. You got to be open minded with shit. You can't just listen to just doom or just hip hop or just whatever the fuck it is. You got to open your mind and listen to everything. There's so much great shit out there. There's a lot of shit out
Definitely.
there, but there's also a lot of good stuff out there.
So the next one is this question might be harder for you to answer than the last one.
Oh,
Um,
Gadzooks. Okay.
you're fucking stoned, man. You smoked a bunch of shit. You got the munchies. What's your go-to
Hmm.
snack? What is your go-to snack with the munchies?
See, I don't have a lot of like I don't have junk food in my house, dude. So it's like if I'm hungry,
It could
well,
be
if I have
something like fruit or fucking, you whatever you like to make,
well, if I'm fucking hungry, I might just actually because I love ribeye steaks. Ribeye
Uh,
steaks are actually really quick for me to fucking cook. I just do them in a pan, and I just put them on 3 minutes, and I'm kind of done. So I mean, I get in a sense that's fast food. I do love some good Ben and Jerry's ice cream. Can't go wrong with Ben and Jerry's ice cream.
nah, nah.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. What do I normally eat when I fucking got the munchies? Yeah, I don't have like chips. I don't have shit like that in my house. Bananas, But I mean, if I'm hungry, I'm gonna fucking really eat. So it might just be like ribeye steak and shit like that. So, but it's not really. I mean, to me, it's quick. It's already defrosted. Throw it in a fucking
Yeah,
pan.
sear it.
3 minutes. 3 minutes. Take it off. Oh goddamn. Fuck yeah. With a nice fucking sweet potato. That's good shit.
I love doing barbecue, so I probably would some type
Oh.
of barbecue. I love doing ribs and
Mm-hmm.
but I'm a cereal guy. Like if I'm stoned at night, I usually pour myself a bowl of cereal,
Yeah.
corn flakes or something like
Mm-hmm.
that. Not the
No.
best,
Yeah.
but hey, could be worse, I
I love.
guess.
I love cornflakes, dude. Cornflakes are nice and simple and they're good as long as they don't get too soggy. You got to eat them quick to keep the
Yeah.
crunch going. I like Raisin Bran actually. So yeah, I guess sometimes I'll eat some Raisin Bran, but then or Captain Crunch. Like if I'm gonna have like I guess junk food,
Yeah.
yeah, and I have it, dude. Captain Crunch is fucking awesome, but it tears the shit out of your mouth. If I have like Eggo waffles, I'll have Eggo waffles, but I'll put like peanut butter on them. Like put peanut butter and like real maple syrup on them. That's Yeah, that's good. That's good stoner shit right there. Yeah. Okay, we'll
Speaking
go
of
with that.
cereal, one of the bands I like, this band Vanek. I don't know if you ever heard of it. They're like a
Hmm.
Halloween themed thrash band.
Yeah.
A few years ago, he did a themed cereal.
What? That's
Yeah,
badass. That's cool,
it was
man.
fucking awesome, dude.
That's
And it even
sick.
came with a
Fuck
little
yeah.
toy inside.
Really? Oh,
Yeah.
even better. I got to check them out. Definitely, definitely. That's so cool. Nice.
All right. Now, next one is what is your weirdest show experience? Either where you've played with Afghan Haze, another band, or any concert you've attended.
Weirdest show we played? I can't think of right now. The weirdest show I attended, and I don't know if it was really weird. It just I didn't know what to expect from it. Um, my singer John, he had an extra ticket to go see the Flaming Lips, and I had zero clue what the Flaming Lips
Okay,
sound
that
like.
sounds like it's going to be weird already.
Yeah, no, dude, it was, dude. I mean, I still don't listen to him, but I just went to it, and I was probably stoned. Uh, Took me to the show, and I'm like, what the fuck is going on? But yeah, I must have been stoned because there's just like mad lasers going all around. They had like big robots on stage. The guy rode in on like a fucking Pegasus. I'm like, what is
Holy
going on,
shit.
dude?
Am I
It's not
tripping?
oh, it was so wonderful. It's not even necessarily like my genre of music. Like I've never listened to him after I saw him, but the show was like if anyone ever gets a chance to go see Flaming Lips, I highly recommend it. Even if you don't like the music, the show is fucking incredible, dude. It was so much fucking fun. So I like going to shows like that where I have zero clue what the fuck to expect, and it just blows my fucking mind. I'm like, that dude really riding a Pegasus in here? Like, what the fuck is going on? And they're dropping like balloons down and this, that, and the other. That was fucking amazing. That was beautiful. I love that shit. Um, when I saw Slayer up in Maine, that was incredible because that was the first time they started raining blood down on
Oh, I
themselves.
remember when they did that. Yeah.
Yeah, dude, they did. It was the first fucking time they did it, and I'm standing there. They start playing Rain and Blood, and I've seen Slayer so many fucking times. Like I already know what they're gonna play, and they just started raining blood. And me and my buddy just looked at each other like, "What the fuck, dude? This is fucking awesome!" And so that was incredible. I got to when I went to go see. I don't know if I'm actually answering the question properly, but when I went to go see Raekwon and Ghostface for the 20th or 25th anniversary of the Cuban Links album, we got like backstage passes, and again, I was stoned out of my fucking mind, and went upstairs and went to go hang out with Raekwon, and I was stoned out of my mind. I was standing with my buddy. He just like I walk in. And Raekwon looks at me, he's like, man, look like the Navy SEALs walked up in here. I'm like, what? And I kind of, I guess people say I look like a cop or military, whatever. Obviously, I'm not a cop. But so I walked in, I'm stoned, like, what the fuck? And then he just like looks at me, he's like, hey, man, you want a sandwich? I'm like, what? He's like, yeah, man. He's like, go over there and make a sandwich. I'm like, did Raekwon just ask me if I want to make a sandwich? Like, so it's kind of blowing my mind.
Sure.
I was just stoned. I was just so fucking stoned. So I have a photo of that. So that's fucking awesome. Those are some of the memorable kind of shows. And then it's like these chicks are just sitting on the chair, like these big chicks, and they're just like staring at us. And I'm like, the fuck is going on here? That was a fun experience. As far as like Afghan experience, I can't think of anything that was weird. We usually play, I don't know. No, I can't think of anything. I can't really fucking remember. I usually
I can
zone
share
out when
one
I'm
that
playing.
I had.
What's
I saw
that?
Biohazard back in the day, probably 98, maybe
Mm-hmm.
98, I think. They played with the band
Mm-hmm.
Turmoil out of
Mm-hmm.
Philly. And
I know that.
it was at the Toad's place. And
Okay,
Billy,
yeah.
the guitar player, before the last song goes up to the mic, says, I want to send this one out to my girlfriend. She's going through a tough time. She has cancer right now. And some guy in the crowd goes, oh, boo-hoo, shut the fuck up and play the song. And
Oh,
it was
that's not
like,
good.
like in a
Yeah.
movie, like it just got silent.
Oh,
And
yeah.
he turned a shade of red I've never seen in my life, dude. And he turned around, put his guitar down, came up to the mic, said, who said that? I want to know
Yeah.
right now who the fuck said. You know, seen how big that dude is. Why
Yeah,
would you
yeah, yeah.
fuck with him, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Some guy was
Mm-hmm.
like, I did. I was
Oh,
like,
that guy's got balls. Okay.
at least he owned up to it. He jumped
Yeah.
off the stage and like hit the ground fucking running and just
No
started
shit.
beating the shit out of this dude. Security broke it up, threw that guy out. He went back up
Yep.
on stage and they played their last song. It's like, holy
That's
fuck,
awesome.
that was
That's
crazy.
awesome, man. Yeah. I've seen Biohazard a bunch of times. That incredible band back in the 90s and all that. The 90s were a great fucking time for hardcore shows, man. There
Yeah.
were so many great fucking clubs back in the days. I mean, the Tune In. I don't know if you ever been to the Tune In back in the days. That was
Never got a chance to go there. Yeah.
oh, dude,
I've heard all the stories, so yeah.
so many great shows. I saw Neurosis there, Integrity, which I am a
I
huge
love
Integrity.
Integrity. I'm a huge
I'm a
Integrity fan.
I was gonna wear an Integrity shirt, but every fucking thing you ever see me wearing is Integrity. If I'm playing a show, I'm usually wearing Integrity shirts. I'm like, all right, let me fucking change it up. I'm huge into Integrity. I fucking love those guys. I actually have a artwork right next to me, done by Aaron. He sent me that. So I bought that. I have his book actually right next to me, and there's an Integrity skull there, Integrity mask over there, whatever. Anyways, but yeah, man, the Tune In was an incredible club. Agnostic Front, a lot of New York hardcore bands were there. Nightbreed, the Anthrax back in the days, Studio 158 and Willimantic. So many fucking great bands were coming
LNG
up. I
Club.
mean, the LNG. I mean, Jesus fucking Christ, dude. I mean, you had Snapcase coming up. You had Burn coming up.
Oh yeah.
Judge. I mean, like hardcore sounds were kind of changing, and this fucking Quicksand came up. Jesus fucking Christ, sick of it all. Rest in peace to Lou. I mean, that's when you can be on the stage and you guys are like a family. You're fucking everybody's on the stage,
Oh, I
piling on the
remember I
stage.
went to Agnostic Front and Crucified. Me and my buddy, 30
Ah,
fucking kids up there at the LNG club,
yeah, man. That's fucking beautiful. That was amazing. That's like I miss those days. I mean, I'm too old to be fucking stage diving now, and I ain't fucking gonna do that right now.
Yeah.
But the heydays of like hardcore at that time were so fucking amazing. Like I saw, me and John went to go see Suicidal Tendencies. I don't remember who else. Anyways, it was Suicidal Tendencies. I think it was Judge. It doesn't matter. Suicidal at the Palladium. He brought all these kids on stage, and I'm like, that's fucking beautiful. Like kids, like not
Yeah.
people like my fucking age, like 50 fucking years old. Like kids. I'm like, those kids are never gonna forget this experience.
You
That
don't.
is awesome. I mean, that is. And he's having them jumping around. They're singing. I'm like, that's why I love like hardcore and the music that I do and that we're a part of. It's not like it's just go to a show. It's like we're all friends, we're all family, we're all on stage together, and it's great unity. I love it. I love it. It's anyways. I'm now getting off.
No
It's awesome.
problem, man.
Yeah, man.
Now, next thing, what is the best way, your favorite way to get stoned?
Well, pretty much. I got just a glass bowl. I just pack my bowl up. That's pretty much it. I mean, I have bongs, but I don't use them that much because usually I'll smoke like before I work out, and then like when I'm cooking, and if I do a bong rip before I work out, it's like, well, that's not going to happen now. Like that kind of slow me down. Um, pretty much a bowl. I like flour. I don't really care. I mean, I'll use a pen once in a while, but I like flour better.
Me
I like
too.
the
I'm a
taste of
flower
weed,
guy.
And so if I'm on stage, I'll just have my bowl there and kind of just whack it there. And it's just easier for me. I don't know. Rolling something just takes time. By the time I'm rolling something, I could already pack the bowl and been already be stoned. So, but I mean, back in the days, of course, I'm a hip hop guy, so I used to smoke a lot of blunts,
Yeah.
obviously. Um, but now I don't do that anymore. So yeah, just packing a good old class bowl and getting ripped stoned is good. I got my buddy. I'm not gonna say his name, just in case. Who's actually plays drums in my new band, and the person I've known since all my life. He grows amazing fucking weed. Like he knows what the fuck he's doing. He just grows amazing fucking weed. So I don't have to really even go buy weed. It's like here, I'm like sweet, sweet. Or I got my buddy up in Maine knows somebody and they just do dabs, but I don't do dabs that much. Like I did a dab when I played up in New Hampshire. And I'm like, oh, he's like, don't hit it like a bong, and I'm like, whoa, what? He's like, yeah, you're gonna be down. I'm like, I'll be all right. I'm like, yeah, fuck, I need to sit down, dude. So a nice glass bowl, nice and simple, it's good enough for me, man.
Yeah, I'm a bong man myself. In fact, for
Yeah.
this interview, I spent like the whole morning listening to Afghan Haze and doing bong rips. So
Right on, man.
I
Cheers,
think I'm
brother.
pretty
Cheers.
well prepared.
Yeah,
Um,
nice.
so the last thing I want to ask you, and I definitely have an answer for this question
Hmm.
myself, but what was your favorite venue, either to go to or to play, either past or present, defunct or active venue right now?
I'm probably going to go back to kind of what I was talking about. Favorite venues to go to Studio 158. That was close to where I lived. It was put on by Charlie. A lot of great, small fucking club. I think the dudes from Cable had something to do with a lot of shows there also. So yeah, the young kids putting on the shows, and I mean, fuck, that's where I saw Earth Crisis for the first time when they were
Oh
young
wow.
fucking kids. Yeah, I mean, young fucking kids. I mean, this was like right when the shit was coming out, and that's Snapcase when they first started to play there. A lot of like did Integrity play that? No, but I mean, I learned about a lot of fucking great bands there. I mean, Studio 158 was huge. I mean, a lot of my friends went there, played there. Tune in. Monterey was fucking huge. I mean, we went there all the fucking time. Saw so many great bands. It was just everyone was friendly. I mean, you hear this horror stories like, oh, the FSU kids or whatever fucking kids. Like, dude, everyone was cool with everyone. I mean, I saw fucking Into Another there. When everyone started Burn when they first started. Integrity, Neurosis, like I said. I mean, Agnostic, Madball. I mean, in the heydays of fucking hardcore, sick of it all. I mean, beautiful times. As far as us playing, um, Afghan, we usually play like, we play a lot of like Cherry Street. So big up to Joaquin and Deadlock Productions. Love Cherry Street, love the people there, love the crowd.
Oh, great,
Uh,
great venue.
yeah, man, and it was really cool there. But I mean, for the most part, it was really cool there. We've been playing at the Space Ballroom lately, um, in Hamden, which is a great new venue. If people haven't been there, you got to check it out. Big up to Ben and Manic Presents. Great venue. Cool. It's like a middle-sized club. So you're like
Yeah, they
right
get
there
some
on the
good bands in
stage.
there.
Oh man, the Melvins just played there. Like I said, Bold Judge. It doesn't matter, dude. Whatever kind of fucking music you're into, they have it. Like there's been hip hop bands, everything. And
I
right
think
there is also
Gangrene just played there
Gang Green just played there.
with
Yeah,
like
yeah, yeah.
Tree and a few other bands. Yeah.
Yeah, the F Fuse and some friends of ours, local hero, our buddy Don is in that
Oh
band.
yeah, okay, that's right. Yep.
Yep, yep.
Sounds
So
good
big
guy.
up to
Great guy.
Don. Yeah, man, awesome dude, awesome dude. He's also in Mantle, so big up to them. Um, yeah, I mean, I like playing out of state because most people have heard us, and seen us here. So it's cool to go like when we played up at the Henniker Brewfest to play up there because those kids never fucking heard us. So I'm like, I don't know what the reaction's gonna be. Like I've heard us, so I'm used to the fucking music. But to see like kids like just smiling and just zoning out and like excited, I'm like, dude, this is fucking awesome because these kids never fucking heard us. So that was fucking fun as hell. So next time the Henniker Brewfest comes around, I hope we get to play and people should definitely check that out because that's a fucking good time. It's a little bit of a drive, but whatever. Get
I'll
up,
have
get
to
in your
check
fucking
that out.
car, and go drive to a show. Have fun, man.
Yeah.
I recommend always getting out and going to shows. Don't miss shows. Like there's times I buy tickets for everything that comes around, and I've been like, I don't feel like going. Then I kick myself in the ass. Like, go to as many shows and experience as many things as you can with bands. There's so many great bands out there. So get up and get out there and fucking go check out some
Definitely.
bands. It's support the local kids and there's a lot of young kids. Like there's a whole bunch of young kids in fucking Willimantic that are putting on fucking great shows. How's the goddamn name of the band? Like Extremist, I think it's called. And they're doing the fucking old school shit, at a
Oh,
VFW or at a local church or whatever. So big up to those kids, man, because that's like it's awesome to see kids still doing that stuff. They bring good crowds, so it's awesome, man. That's good
makes me
shit.
feel good. Now, my
Oh fuck
favorite
yeah.
one is a defunct one. It's probably Altone slash Prost Music Hall.
Oh
You guys
yeah,
played there a
yeah,
bunch of
yeah.
times.
Hmm.
Dwayne from More Than the Light owned it. Awesome
Yeah,
ambassador for everything heavy.
yeah. That was a great place. I was just mentioning something about it because Dwayne posted something like when that band Stoner played there. I'm like, man, that
Yeah.
was a fun time. It was very short lived, and I don't know
Yeah.
why it just stopped. They built a stage. We had a whole bunch of good bands coming around. It was fun. Yeah, that was fun. Jewett City is a little bit out of the way, but in the middle of fucking nowhere. But yeah, a lot of good bands. That was a good time too. Yeah, fuck yeah,
Stoner
yeah.
and Doomfest
But
are always cool
glad,
there.
yeah, man. Glad you brought that up. Good shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
great venue.
Hmm.
So, now what do you guys have coming up as Afghan Haze? You've got some shows coming up. You're recording or writing any new material?
We got some shows coming up. We're playing the RPM Fest, which we're fucking super stoked about
That's a great
uh
fest.
to
They're
be a
getting
part
some
of that.
good bands.
Oh my god, dude! Like I've been trying to get us on that for a few years and failed, but whatever. I'm glad we got on this one because I mean, it's what September. I wrote it down so I don't forget. September 4th through the 6th, and you got like Monolords playing, High on Fire's playing. That alone, just fucking go to the goddamn thing. I
Yeah.
mean, the Dwarves are playing the Whores. You got a whole bunch of local fucking bands that are playing. It's gonna be incredible, and we actually get to play the same day as High on Fire, which thank you whoever fucking put that together. Thank you to John. Thank you to
Perfect
everyone.
match.
Oh, dude, fucking, it's incredible. I mean, so many great fucking bands. So we have that going on. Um, October 2nd through the 3rd in Brooklyn, New York, which is our first time playing in Brooklyn, or just playing really in New York. No, we played in New York before, but playing in Brooklyn, in the Key of Doom Fest. It's a 2-day fest. It's with Bong Ripper. We're playing the day with Bong Ripper, Insomniac. Ah, fuck, I can't remember all the bands. But then the second day is like Leather Lung, High Desert Queen. So
Oh
that's gonna be
wow.
cool. That'll be a whole visual thing. And then the following Sunday on the 4th, we're playing the Space Ballroom with High Desert Queen and Howling Giant. Um,
Nice.
yeah. So I mean, I think we got a few other kind of things kind of coming up. but nothing solidified. We were trying to focus on writing and stuff. But those are big shows right there alone. Yeah, I'm just writing. I'm just writing some stuff, and then hopefully we get to record some shit soon. I guess. See, it seems like it was forever that our last album came out, but it only really came out last year.
Yeah, it was last year. Yeah.
Yeah, around this time, we were probably getting in the studio and just kind of recording some shit. So, I have a couple songs written. It's kind of we've been trying to get Johnny in the loop of things, Johnny Black Lung. So getting him to contribute to some stuff, and hopefully soon we get in the studio and record something. Because I say it now. I like to record, but then you put me in the studio, and I probably would get frustrated. Like, oh, my hands are tired. But I love recording. I like writing shit. I like jamming. I got a bunch of ideas. So hopefully soon we'll be recording and just making music. Like I said, when I get off with you, I'm gonna go downstairs in my basement and just play some riffs and just come up with shit. So we have a bunch of new songs. We only played one new one out lately, and people seem to like it. That's that 72 Santa Cruz song. And again, that's just a little bit different, I guess, than what we've been doing. But I don't know. I just play whatever the fuck I play. There's no real thought to what I'm fucking doing. I get stoned, I pick up the guitar, and I write riffs. That's it. So
Awesome.
Boom. Boom. Yeah, buddy.
Now that's about all I got for you today. But before we go, where can everybody find your music? And where can they purchase all the great stuff from Afghan Haze? I just ordered a record today from you guys, the newest one.
Oh, right on. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. Yeah, I mean, you can go to our Bandcamp, Afghan Haze, bandcamp.com. Got all our shit on there. I don't think all our shirts are on there, but for the most part, most of our shirts are on there. The Flask, all our vinyls on there. We don't have any more of the Nihilistic Stoner Hymn record. That sold out way, way back in the days. We might repress it at some point. You could go on there. You could listen to it on Spotify. I mean, I'd rather you be buying it from us. But it's on Spotify. It's on Apple Music. It's anywhere that you have music. You listen to us, watch our videos on YouTube. We have a whole bunch of live shit on there. Or just get up off your ass, come to a show, and come see us in person, say what's up, and buy it from us in person. Whatever. You want it signed? I'll sign a fucking record for you, which I always kind of find funny when people ask that. But sure, I'll sign a record for you. Whatever. Or you want me to fucking drop it off to you, which I've done before. Like, you want a record? And yeah, where you at? I'll just meet. I met people there, and they're like, "Really? You gonna meet me at like Margaritas in East Hartford?" Like, yeah, I'm right around the fucking corner at the time where that's where I worked. I'll meet you. It's like, that's cool. I'm like, I'm just a normal dude. Like, people like kind of treat you. I don't want to say like a rock star, but kind of treat you like a rock star. And I'm like, dude, I'm not. I'm just like you, dude. I love music. If it's gonna make you happy, I'll meet you. I'll talk to you about whatever and give you a fucking record. But yeah, go to Bandcamp. I want at a show. Let's do it on Spotify. But yeah, I mean, it'd be better if you bought it, because then we could take that money and make more music and make more shit.
Go buy records.
Buy records. Support bands. Support all the local bands. There's so many great bands out there. Even if you don't know them, get them off your ass and go check them out. Show them some love. Yeah, man. I mean, everyone's fucking cool. I haven't met any. I guess if I did, I wouldn't be saying. But I haven't really met anyone in the scene, band wise or anything, that's been full of themselves or kind of dickish. Everyone's cool, man. We're all friends, or we become friends. There's so many great bands to listen to. You got the Balkan Brothers got a side project, Czar Nuke, which is like a stoner thing. That's fucking incredible. More the Light's cool. I got Murder Monday, which is in the same building as us. They're like a deathcore thing. Disfigure, they're like an industrial fucking crust band. They're fucking awesome. I know there's fucking shit ton of bands I'm gonna put. Our buddies Versa's a badass. We're checking out. I mean, I don't want to leave anybody out, but I mean, I could rant about so many bands we're checking out. There's get up, man, and support all these fucking guys, because that's why we're making music. I want you to come out and check us out and enjoy the ride. So, check everybody out, man. Guys. Yeah. There's a lot of good stuff coming out, and just get up. Shows are fun. Go out and go to a show.
Definitely. Yeah, well, man. John, thank you for coming on. I really appreciate it. It's been a pleasure having you. Everybody, this has been the latest episode of Ossont Battery. And remember, everybody, stay metal and support underground and local music. Bye.
Thanks, brother.